Every morning I wake up, hoping the day will be different. I tell myself this is the day I leave the fear behind, stop carrying yesterday on my back, and finally become the person I've always wanted to be. But every mirror reminds me of promises I couldn't keep. Every quiet moment echoes with voices that tell me I'll never be enough. I fought battles no one could see, smiled through pain nobody noticed, and built walls so high that even love couldn't find its way inside. I kept blaming the world for the chains around my heart until I realized I was holding the key the whole time. The hardest prison wasn't my past, it was me. And maybe the greatest victory isn't defeating everyone else. Maybe it's finally learning how to face the person staring back in the mirror. I've been running circles inside my own mind for years, turning tiny doubts into mountains built from fears. Every step forward feels like 2 steps behind, trying to rewrite a story that's carved into my mind. I wear a smile like armor every single day, hoping nobody notices my hope slipping away. People see the surface, never what's underneath. They don't hear the silent war stealing every breath I breathe. I wanted freedom, but I kept locking every door, searching for peace while feeding every inner war. I blame the storm, I blame the pain, I blame the night, until I realized I was hiding from the light. The mirror never lies, it remembers every scar, every dream I abandoned cause it felt too far. I became comfortable carrying all this weight, calling it destiny when it was fear creating fate. I kept asking why my life refused to change, while standing in the same place expecting different days. I know healing isn't instant, I know growth leaves scars, but maybe broken hearts are where new beginnings start. I'm tired of introducing myself to my mistakes, tired of watching every promise slowly fade away. If change begins somewhere, maybe it begins tonight. Maybe surrender is stronger than holding on too tight. There's a voice inside my head that never sleeps, counting every failure, every promise I couldn't keep. It tells me I'm too late, too broken, too far gone, but somehow another whisper keeps telling me hold on. Maybe strength isn't pretending that I'm fine, maybe courage is admitting I've been losing every fight. If tomorrow gives me one more chance to stand, I'll bring every shattered piece exactly as I am. Because perfection never saved a wounded soul, love reaches places where control can never go. I'm learning that the road ahead begins with one belief, the hardest person to change has always been me. I don't want another mask to hide behind, I don't want another excuse to ease my mind. I want freedom that no fear can steal away, a heart that's no longer afraid of yesterday. Every tear I've cried has watered unseen ground. Maybe hope was growing while I wasn't looking around. The darkest nights taught me how to search for dawn, even when I felt like every reason to fight was gone. The chains I've carried didn't have the final word. Sometimes healing starts the moment grace is heard. I'm not who I was, even if I'm not there yet. Progress is built one faithful step after regret. If someone hears these words and feels the same, know your story is far bigger than your pain. You are more than every chapter filled with loss, more than every tear, every wound, every cross. The strongest hearts are often the ones that broke, still finding songs inside the silence and the smoke. I may still stumble, I may still fall again, but failure doesn't get to decide how the story ends. Today I choose hope louder than my fear, one honest step instead of another wasted year. The hardest person to change was always me, but today, for the first time, I believe I can become who I was meant to be.